Hello, this is my Akai CR-80T cartridge, 8-track and tuner. This thing would actually focus. But anyways, I got this a couple of days back and I've managed to do the mechanics on it, so cartridge fine. When I got it, the first thing I obviously did is plugged it in, even though some of you might say that I shouldn't have plugged it in. But anyways, that being said, the thing powered up, everything was working fine. But when I checked the FM, well, the AM was working perfectly fine. I never had a problem with it. And the FM, on the other hand, the only problem I had with that is that the gain was really low. Not the sensitivity, but the gain. So that means I would be able to get the channels on it, but I'll have to turn the volume totally to the maximum to listen to it, because it wasn't faint, it was alright, okay? The sensitivity to the channels, everything, it was getting the channels, everything fine. And a small light over there, if you might be able to see it, a stereo light, that wouldn't go on, and the channels were not in stereo, all of them were in mono. So the first thing I did was try get the MPX to there's a small MPX adjustment beneath it, so I tried to do that. It didn't make any difference, no difference on the gain, no difference on it receiving any stereo channels. That really did not help me. Well, what happened then is I managed to source a service manual for it, and that did not help me either, because it did not tell me anything that this about low gain on the FM side. It just told me a basic low amplifier gain, whereas the tape was fine, AM was fine, so that means it wasn't an amplifier problem, it was just an FM problem. So I managed to get onto the circuit board. Before I decided to adjust anything, I put marks on the pots of the and the coils with a permanent marker, just to know where exactly they were before I made any adjustments, just to know where they were. So I made a couple of adjustments with what the manual said that were the FM pots. They made no difference whatsoever. Just as dim. So I decided to get down. There's something mentioned in the MPX circuit that if the stereo light does not go on, check a couple of transistors. So I checked them. One of them had a problem, the other one gave me slightly different voltages. So I decided to replace the pair of them, and oh well, after replacing, well, stereo light started going on, and gain was all back up. I also readjusted the FM gain again according to the manual, and I might have done it more than that, because some of the channels were a bit faint. So what's happened then was what's happened now is that all the channels I'm getting are literally doubles and triples. Sometimes most of them are doubles. So if I tune stereo light, everything works fine. Stereo channels mostly come in doubles. So I'll just show you what's going on. If you guys can help me, any help would be really appreciated. Let's power that up. Okay, so this is on tape. It's FM right now. And so there's usually this one here.
Come. The early toast, the breakfast cereal, the school run, and the world's greatest get up and go music.
The pots need cleaning, but I'll do that afterwards. This is the actual frequency of this channel, 101. Okay, but if I go slightly in front, I get the same channel again. If I go back, there's another channel here as well. There's this one here. This one as well. You see, there's this, it's here, and then again here.
Video's most accurate travel in 30 seconds.
You can see that one, and then that one. This is the main one. The one next to it is the repeated channel. There's this one, and then there's this one again. You can see already 3 channels.
Why? Is the question for our story. The top back.
There's this one as well. This is the main channel.
Is Matthew Bannister.
If you go a bit forward, it comes back.
Last word today, Jack.
This one. It's the main channel. Going a bit forward, it comes back. So nearly most of the channels are literally doubles. On the AM side, everything is working as intended. Nothing's doubles as such. So
Uncomfortable. Jake Gyllenhaal is absolutely stunning in the lead role, giving a performance.
anyway, that's kind of the problem it's having. Everything else is working fine. Track change is working fine as well. Everything's been adjusted. It's just the FM that's really giving me trouble. So any help you guys can give me, I've just made this video for you guys to have a bit of a better understanding of what's happening to it. Any help will be really appreciated. Thanks a lot.